XFM's Rock School. XFM Manchester.
Clint Boone this morning. Good morning, Clint. How are you?
I'm alright, Jason. How are you doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. So I've had Gareth Brooks, Tim Cocker, Dave Haslam, John Kennedy have all chosen bands so far.
Yeah.
You've had a little listen to some of the bands online?
Yeah, and again, like last year, the quality's amazing. There's some brilliant stuff up there, isn't there? But it's been a hard choice, Jason. A really hard choice.
I can imagine, yeah.
But should I tell you what I've gone for them?
Go on then. Yeah, tell me a bit about the band you've chosen.
Well, I'm not going to give away the band yet. I'm going to let you do that in a minute. But nice. the tune that particularly attracted my attention was a cover version of Transmission by Joy Division.
Ooh, dangerous.
And I think it's actually, like I was giving tips a couple of weeks ago saying pick something that's, familiar and, like very XFM sort of feeling. And this is, it's a perfect tune really, because it's upbeat and it's been around for like 30 years, this track, so everybody knows it, and it's still quite contemporary because of the launch of the Control movie that's out at the moment, the Joy Division movie and that. So it's the perfect choice of song, and when I heard it, I just thought that the version that they've done is brilliant, it's brilliantly performed, and it's actually, the recording is a bit low budget.
Oh, okay.
But it makes it sound like an authentic Joy Division live recording. It sounds to me like a Joy Division gig. In fact, it might be a bootleg.
And they've just uploaded it.
They might be pulling the wool over our eyes, but it's a brilliant version, and this is my favourite one so far.
Nice one. Well, let's give Jack from the Tinmen a quick call back right now.
Brilliant.
Hello.
Hi, is that Jack?
It is, yeah.
Hi, mate. It's Jason Manford at XFM Manchester.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not too bad, fella. Thanks for asking. So what's your band called?
It's called Tinmen.
Tinmen. And who else is in the band with you, mate?
Dave Solomon, Tom Powell, and Tim Stevenson.
And how do you all know each other, Jack?
Well, me and Dave have played in the band before.
Yeah.
I think they have as well, Tim and Tom. And we met through this band school thing. Have you heard of it?
No, what's that?
It's basically where bands come together and just play on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So we met through that. Oh,
that's a good idea. So that's got you together. And how long have you been together now?
A few months.
Oh, right. And it's going pretty well then?
Yeah, it's going very well, yeah.
Great stuff. So it's, what made you choose the Joy Division track, Transmission?
Well, I've listened to Joy Division before. Like, my dad's quite into them and I've heard some of his CDs. I went and saw Control and I love that. So started listening to all their stuff and just think they're a really great band, really creative.
Yeah.
So they're one of my favourite bands now.
You just went with it. Well, your song got uploaded on xfmmanchester.co.uk /rock school, and Clint Boone has nominated you to be in a shortlist of 10.
Wow, very good.
How good's that?
Yeah, that's great, yeah.
Clint, in Spiral Carpets Boone, has decided you are in the top 10.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And have you got quite a few fans already? Have you got a bit of
a we have. We set up a MySpace and everything like that.
Yeah.
We've had a couple asking if we can play their wedding already.
That's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where the money is, Jack.
Yeah,
weddings.
Big, that's fun.
Good lad. Well, make sure you get them all voting at xfmmanchester.co.uk /rock school, Jack, and hopefully you'll be the one performing in front of 3,500 people at the Apollo.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Nice one. All right, mate. Well, this is your track, Transmission, originally by Joy Division, now by the Tinmen. Good lad.
Alright, cheers, Jake.
So if you rate that, get online to xfmmanchester.co.uk /rock school. Have a listen to the full version and all the other people in there. Clint, that's not a bad little cover, that.
It's good, isn't it? It's the belt to that, and it sounds authentic to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing them live, actually.
Good stuff.
XFM's Rock School. XFM Manchester.
XFM's Rock School with Stockport College is basically the challenge for anyone who's 18 or under to get into a band to do a cover of a well-known indie or rock song and win the chance to play live on XFM, hear your song live on XFM, come and have a chat with me, Jason Manford, on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show, and who knows, open up XFM's Winter Wonderland being on the same bill as the Charlatans, playing in front of 3,500 people. Every day for the next week, it's already been happening for 1 week now, a band of those that have uploaded their cover version to xfmmanchester.co.uk will be picked to go onto a short list of 10 bands, which you then whittle down to 3 with a vote. The band that Clint Boone picked as his first choice this morning were a band called Tinmen. They are Jack, Ollie, Tim and Tom. They're aged between 13 and 15, and they've recorded a cover of Joy Division's Transmission. Listen up to this. How good is that? Jack's dad is Stephen. Must be chuffed that your lad and his band, the Tinmen, are on the shortlist.
Yeah, really proud actually. I listened to it and I was really delighted with the news, obviously, and I thought he interviewed really well. He's a real rock star. Yeah,
he did have. He's got a little bit of a swagger, your lad, Jack. Obviously, Jack being the vocalist and the bass player.
Sure, yeah. There's a quiet confidence there.
Yeah.
He's always been into good, solid indie guitar band type music, and it's such a great tune, and they've done it really well. I mean, one of the comments this morning was that it actually could have sounded like Joy had been playing live.
Yeah.
And I think that's right. It captures a lot of energy and just done really, really well.
It was. Have you got a musical background, Stephen?
Yeah. I mean, I've played a fair. Not in my career, but I've been in a few bands and played quite a lot and record quite a bit, and you know, sometimes the boys let me play along with them very occasionally now because I get a bit too embarrassed, but yeah. I do get the chance to play with them sometimes, and it's great.
Well, it's got to be a relief that, Jack hasn't come in at any point and gone, "Oh, Dad, I'm loving this tune," and then played maybe a little rendition of this. Has that ever been a problem?
Be good.
That would not be good.
No, and even if it was, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, no, as it turns out, you've got a top lad, really skillful singer and bass player in a band with some top lads. The next stage, and I suppose this is where you might be able to have an influence, is now that Tinmen are on the shortlist, they've got a challenge to get as many people to vote for them as possible to get into the final of 3 and play on the live final on XFM.
Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll be talking to all our friends and talking to people at work to try and get some movement on it. And Jack's also got the song on MySpace as well, so I'm sure he's going to generate a lot of interest through that too.
Yeah, definitely. Well, all the very best. It's an absolutely stunning cover. Thanks very much for your time, Steve.
Excellent, thanks, mate. Lovely to talk to you. Cheers.
Yeah, and you, mate.
XFM's Rock School. XFM Manchester.
On 2 o'clock afternoon, it's 4:30. The shortlist is complete for XFM Manchester's Rock School with Stockport College. This is the mission to find the best bands, best musicians aged 18 or under in all of Greater Manchester, and give them the chance to win £1,000 worth of music equipment with Yamaha and open up XFM Manchester's Winter Wonderland, be on the same bill as the Charlatans and all the other top bands like the Cribs and stuff that will be there on the 11th of December. It's now down to you to decide who your favourite band is, or your favourite bands are, and make sure you vote for them from 10 a.m. tomorrow to get them through to the live final. Here's just a sample of a couple of the bands that are doing their thing. This is Tinmen with a Joy Division track. Could have actually been Joy Division, proper good, and this is Fake Kings.
And they'll never forgive you, but they won't let you go. Oh no. She'll never forgive you, but they won't let you go. Oh no.
The live final on XFM Manchester is next Friday, but like I say, voting starts for the final 3 bands to play in the live final. Voting starts for that tomorrow morning at 10, so make sure you get involved.
Let's have a little chat about this.
XFM's Rock School is now in session. XFM Manchester.
So I was online over the weekend at xfmmanchester.co.uk, and I was having a look at the bands who were shortlisted. There's 10 of them shortlisted, and man, it's hard. It's really hard. And some, like, for 5 minutes I was like, oh, actually, they're the best, and then another few minutes I was like, oh, actually, they're the best. it's really tough.
Yeah.
It's a really tough decision to make. There's 10 bands, all 18 and under, and I mean some of them you wouldn't even believe they were under 18. They're that good. And if they win XFM's Rock School with Stockport College, then they will be performing in front of 3,500 people at this year's Winter Wonderland, which is going to be immense.
Yep.
I mean, who are you looking forward to seeing there?
Oh, God, who am I not looking forward to seeing? Charlatans are amazing. You obviously will be trying to avoid. The Cribs. I've not seen the Cribs live since I saw them in the Beer Keller about 3-4 years ago, so that's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be immense. Charlatans, Stephen Fretwell, and Star Sailors. It's going to be ace.
Yep.
It's going to be ace. And you can get there, of course, by calling 0871 2222 977, all for charity as well, all for a good cause. Even better, Conscience is free. So it's going to be great. But right now, what you need to do is make sure how good would that be? You listen to them online, one of these new bands online, and then you get to see them live, knowing that your vote got them there. How good is that? xfmmanchester.co.uk /rock school, and you can start voting now. A couple of my favourites. I did like the Tinmen. This was one of theirs. Quite like that. The quality of their actual recording's not as good as some of the other ones, but the actual song is great.
Yeah.
Great. They've done a great version of it.
What's coming through.
Yeah, no, it's great. And I'd just like to, I'd like to see them, with the whole kit and caboodle at the Apollo.
It's made up of people 18 years and under are going to get to play at the Manchester Apollo on the same bill as the Charlatans. Amazing opportunity. Oh, wow. You've been checking out some of the 10 shortlisted bands. How impressed have you been generally at the standard?
It's been amazing. I can't believe they're all under 18.
That is ridiculous, actually.
Yeah. And one of the ones that we thought was amazing was the 13-year-old band called Anubis.
Yeah.
Where at 13 I was just about mastering wiping my bottom.
Yeah.
Just getting there. I'm still working on it, but I don't know how they managed to pull that one off.
So you've got a top 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear what the Wombats' top 3 is. This is high praise indeed. Who comes in at number 3?
Well, this is not to say that all the others aren't equally as fantastic, but Chaos Theory with Mad World.
Oh, cool. Let's listen to them.
I found it hard to tell you. I found it hard to say. When people run in circles, it's a very, very bad
world. Original cover, that?
Yeah, they put their twist on it, didn't they? They put their own little thing on. So.
Cool. So they're getting some praise from you. And who's coming at number 2 then?
Anubis.
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I think that's Anubis, yeah.
Yeah, the 13-year-old legends that, for being 13, I bet you they all look sweet, but they don't all sound scary when you listen to them.
Yeah, this is the Enter Shikari one where you can't believe it's a 13-year-old singing.
Yeah.
I think. This is a bit mad.
It looks like he's been on the whiskey and fag since he was born.
Just to think what he's going to sound like when he's 25.
I know.
Yeah, there's a news agent that's been selling him Woodbines for the last decade, surely. That's the only explanation for that. Quality
Crunchy
stuff.
guitars.
Yeah, amazing stuff. So, your favourite of the 10 shortlisted bands, who came in at number 1 from the Wombats?
It was Tinmen. They did Transmission and by Joy Division, and I guess there's a bit of a bias towards that one, but hey, we can do it, can't we? So,
of course, absolutely. With the last single, the one with Let's Dance to Joy Division, I could have predicted that one, but let's check out the Tinmen. Good tune.
It sounds also, it's great because the other ones sound too good, and that one just sounds lo-fi, just dogging it. But I think that's why we like it so much, because there's not much. It's more about the energy and charm than it is about making sure that the guitars are at 15 decibels or whatever.
Another Rock School contender on the phone. Hello, who's that?
Hiya, Tim. It's Jack here from Tinmen.
Hello, Jack. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah, cool. What can I do for you, Jack?
I've got a little poem. Hopefully get a few people voting.
I see, right, yeah. Well, there's been some very creative stuff going on. People singing down the phone, but I haven't had anyone that's done a poem, so...
Yeah, just a short little poem.
Let's hear how your lyrics are, Jack. Go for it.
XFM Radio live transmission. Tinmen are raring to win the competition. But first we need you to give us your votes, so we can play live on Friday, we hope. We've covered transmission, an absolute tune. We even got picked by the mighty Clint Boone. So vote for Tinmen quickly by the end of the day on xfmmanchester.co.uk.
Jack, that's awesome, buddy. Hey, well done, mate, well done, and all the very best. You've got, what, just a matter of hours now, midnight tonight, the voting line closes.
Great, yeah, everyone get a vote in then.
Jack, thanks for calling, bud. All the best. Good luck.
Alright, cheers.
And here is a little snippet of Tinmen. xfmmanchester.co.uk/rock school. Go and pick your favourite bands, get them into the live final. Arctic Monkeys and the new one from White Stripes coming up.
And you're just minutes away from finding out which 3 under 18 bands are going to be playing live tomorrow morning in the final of Rock School.
So, we've got one more to go through. Who is it going to be? Out of Chaos Theory, Breakdown, Mining Castro, Tinmen, Radio Edit, Anubis, Manic Wave, and Halfway to Victory. Should we ring one?
Okay.
Let's do it. I mean, who is it going to be?
Hello?
Is that Jack?
It is, yeah.
Jack, it's Jason Manford at XFM Manchester.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. You're in the band Tinmen.
I am, yeah.
Now, I could be ringing you for one of 2 reasons, Jack.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Of course, one of the reasons is that you didn't make it into the final of Rock School, and this is the phone call to tell you, I'm afraid you didn't make it. Or, Jack, it could be the other angle, that you did make it, and you'll be performing live on the breakfast show tomorrow.
Well, let's hope it's that second one, then.
Jack.
Yeah.
You're going to come to the Roadhouse tomorrow?
Yeah! Come on!
So you, Jack, Dave, Tim and Tom, tomorrow morning on the breakfast show, I want you all set up nice and early.
Brilliant.
I want you to rock out Transmission by Joy Division.
Yeah, we'll put on a show for you, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's got to be a real kill. The judges will be there, there'll be fans there, you need to bring your family and friends along.
Yeah, great.
And make sure you proper go for it, mate.
Yeah, I will do.
Alright, pal. See you some...
My mum wants to say
Go
hi.
on, let's have a quick word.
Actually, I'm driving. I shouldn't do.
That's alright. What's your name?
I'm Viv, and his dad can get up at 5 tomorrow and bring him.
Come on, Viv. I think you'll be there as well, won't you?
I think I will. Thanks a lot, Jason. It's
Don't
brilliant.
you worry about it. I'll see you tomorrow, Viv.
Alright.
Alright,
Okay,
love.
bye.
Bye-bye. So there you go, they're the 3 bands that have made it into the final of Rock School: Fake Kings, Tinmen, and Fugitive. Wow, they're going to be performing live on the show tomorrow on XFM Manchester. Make sure you're listening and if you turn up at the old Roadhouse to come and see us, well, me and Sunset will be down there tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that.
It's going to be really tense though, because that's hard enough picking, well, the 3 getting voted for out of the 10, and now it's just down to 1.
That's it, we've done our bit. Now it's up to them to rock it tomorrow in front of the judges.
XFM's Rock School. XFM Manchester.
You know, it's easy to forget sometimes that Noel Gallagher was once, you know, angst-ridden teenager just playing tunes in his bedroom. And that's what XFM Manchester's Rock School is all about. It's uncovering and giving a platform to some of the great musicians in Greater Manchester that haven't yet made it. And there were there were hundreds of young musicians that got involved in XFM Manchester's Rock School, all with one dream in mind, getting their music heard on the radio, which, you know, nearly all of them did. giving people the chance to go and check them out online on the XFM Manchester website, and maybe for one band playing at XFM Manchester's Winter Wonderland, which is happening this Tuesday, be on the same bill as the Charlatans, the Cribs, the Cortinas, Star Sailor, the Ting Tings, Stephen Fretwell. That is the dream. And it's going to happen for one of 3 bands. You whittled the shortlist of 10 bands down to 3 finalists who are going to perform in a live final tomorrow morning on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show. And the 3 bands are Fugitives.
There must be somewhere out of here. Said the Joker to the thief.
Fake Kings.
And they'll never forgive you, but they won't let you go. Oh no. She'll never forgive you, but they won't let you go.
And Tinmen. It's going to be absolutely amazing tomorrow morning. You've got to make sure you tune in and listen to the live performances. See if those bands can give it that little bit extra just to try and win XFM Manchester's Rock School. Tomorrow, by about 9:30, there will be one band who will know that they're going to be on the bill at XFM Manchester's Winter Wonderland. You've been part of it this far. Be part of it tomorrow morning. The live final is happening early doors. Jason Manford taking the whole show down to the Roadhouse all morning tomorrow on XFM.
XFM Manchester. XFM's Rock School Final. Live from the Roadhouse. XFM Manchester.
Good morning. I'm Jason Manford, XFM Manchester. Sunta's here as well.
Good morning.
Good morning. And we're over in we're in the city centre this morning at the Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rock. Well, I say rock and roll. We're in the kitchen of the Roadhouse at the back because we have to be away from the bands. Of course, it's XFM's Rock School this morning. 3 bands who are going to try and go head to head this morning. And one of them will be performing in front of 3,500 people at this year's Winter Wonderland. The bands, Tinmen, Fake Kings and Fugitive, all playing live on the show this morning. So stick around, I'll be chatting to them all through the morning. If you are out and about and you want to pop in to the Roadhouse on Newton Street, that one that, before it gets onto Portland Street, it's near Piccadilly. Do pop in and say hello, we're both here, aren't we?
Yeah. There's a few people knocking around.
Be nice to see you. Right, let's kick off at 6 o'clock with Arctic Monkeys and Editors on XFM Manchester.
XFM's Rock School Final with Stockport College. Learn, achieve, succeed. Live from the Roadhouse. XFM Manchester. Rock School Final with Stockport College. Learn, achieve, succeed. Live from the Roadhouse.
Editors and the Racing Rats on XFM Manchester. Before that, with Arctic Monkeys, of course, playing Manchester Central next week, 11th and 12th. So me and Sunta here at the Roadhouse in the city centre of Manchester this morning, and you might be able to hear in the background that the bands are. That's them. Yeah, who'd have thought you'd ever hear brand new rock and roll mixed with the theme tune to The Great Escape?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's exciting.
That's the sort of thing that we do this morning. So we're at the Roadhouse. So if you want to pop in, don't worry, come and have a little look at some brand new bands. Basically, if you've not heard what's happening, if you sort of listen between 6 and 7, you might not have heard. But Rock School is it's sort of XFM's launch to try and grab the best new bands, basically to associate ourselves with them before they go mentally famous.
So they can go, I remember when I had my first big break.
Yeah, Nick and thank us when they get awards and stuff like that. And there's the 3 have made it into the final. There was originally loads and loads. Then each DJ came in and picked 2. So John Kennedy picked a couple, Clint Boone picked a couple, Tim Cocker, Dave Haslam picked a couple. All came in, picked a couple, and Gareth Brooks, of course, not forgetting Gareth, the only one who'd be upset about forgetting him. And they all came in, picked a couple of bands each, and they went into the last 10. From the 10, you voted on xfmmanchester.co.uk and voted for the top 3. The top 3 I rang yesterday. Tinmen, Fake Kings and Fugitive, all doing 3 brilliant covers. Tinmen doing Transmission by Joy Division, Fake Kings doing Don't Look Back Into the Sun by Libertines, and Fugitive doing All Along the Watchtower by Cuss, Jimi Hendrix. So loads and loads going to be going on this morning. It's going to be an ace morning, and you can keep texting, of course, 83977 on the text this morning.
Yeah, Lance Corporal Gads has already texted in, reporting for duty. Sir?
Good man, bit of bugle action for you, my friend. Well done. Nice to hear from you. So you can keep them coming in, 83977 on that side of it. The show runs as normal. It just is a lot of messing about going on in the background. We'll be speaking to some of the lads from the bands, and of course playing out the tunes live this morning. Later on, Ticket Monkey will be out and about, but it's going to be here at the Roadhouse, so you can come and get I'll be my very own Ticket Monkey. So you can come and pop in and do the Ticket Monkey noises and must say phrase to me, right to me face. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. And so everyone's here. It's great fun. Sunter's here, producer Jim's here. We've got work experience Andrew here as well, and lots of technically minded people as well, making sure it all runs according to plan. So it should be good fun. And you know what, if it goes wrong, that's brilliant as well, isn't it? Everyone loves stuff going wrong. Like it's all right on the night. Yeah. So happy days. 83977 on the text. This is a bit of Muse on XFM Manchester. Muse and Knights of Sidonia on XFM Manchester. Good morning. I'm Jason Manford. Sunter is here as well.
Good morning.
Morning. And I've got Kate in this morning. Good morning, Kate, the manager of the Roadhouse.
Yes, owner and manager.
Owner and manager, indeed. Of course, as not to belittle your role here. And so you're, you used to being up at this hour of the morning?
Very much so, but never from this way around.
Yeah, no, going back to bed and then coming up. You had a gig here last night, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We had the Young Gods.
And how was that?
It was nice. It was good.
It smells like rock and roll this morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't had time to have the cleaners in between last night and today. I'm sorry about that.
No, that's fine. I mean, you don't want to be paying for 3 o'clock in the morning cleaners.
No, you're right.
They sound expensive. And tell us about the venue a little bit. How long has it been there? How long have you had it?
We are 15 years old. It wasn't initially mine. I became involved in 1998 with my business partner Steve Lloyd, and it's been ours ever since.
Mm-hmm. And what sort of bands have you had here? I mean, obviously hundreds and hundreds.
All sorts. Off the top of my head, an extreme range, to be quite honest. I mean, last year one of my favourite shows was Enter Shikari.
Oh wow! Okay.
They were amazing.
Yeah, brilliant. And it's always packed here, isn't it? It's, every time I've been here a few times, it's always rammed, isn't it? It's a really popular venue for places, but it's great.
It's a great place to see bands on the very beginning of their career, where you can touch them.
Yeah.
And have their sweat spray all over you. Because obviously once you get to bigger venues, that gets lost a bit.
The sweat thing's gone, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah, it's gone. You've lost that. And so this morning we've got 3 young bands on. I mean, will you be keeping an eye out for them in case they're good enough to...
oh, but of course.
To be performing?
Yes, because the all ages shows are something that's becoming more and more popular. So I think we are featuring about 1 a week at the moment.
Okay.
So they'll all be able to play here afterwards.
They're all up for that.
A proper gig.
Great stuff. Yeah, a proper time.
At a reasonable hour.
And not necessarily in front of their mums as well.
No, they're more than welcome.
Of course they are. So, and you've got stuff all the way up through Christmas and New Year. You've got gigs all happening?
Till the 22nd, and then we take a sabbatical, really. We have the Christmas week off.
Yeah.
We're open on New Year's Eve, obviously, and then we're closed for the first week of January, because that's a difficult time for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's skinned after Christmas and New Year, so we use that time wisely to paint, decorate,
good stuff,
fix things.
Lovely stuff. All right, Kate, lovely. So that's happening this morning here at the Roadhouse on Newton Street in town. If you want to pop in, come and say hello. Me and Sunsu will be here all morning. Got Foo Fighters coming up after the latest traffic update. I think it's coming next, isn't it, Sunsu? You're not doing them this morning. No. It's what's freaking me out. We've got Liz there in the studio doing it. So that's happening very shortly. Got Foo Fighters, Wombats and Oasis on the way next on XFM Manchester.
Jason Manford on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM Travel.
Good morning. I've no idea what time it is. Pass me your phone. That doesn't say the time, Jim, does it? That says stopwatch. 6:23 on XFM Manchester. It's going to be like that all morning, slick as. So good morning to you. I was never going to finish that sentence, producer Jim. 83977 on text this morning if you're up and about, so you're in the 6 o'clock army. If, of course, you want to pop into the Roadhouse and say hello, and that'd be nice as well. That's always. And Liz is doing the travel and news today because Santa's here with me. Good morning, Liz.
Good morning. Well, there's nothing really happening yet, to be honest, because it's so quiet on the roads. But, of course, if you do spot anything, then give us a text on 83977.
XFM Manchester.
XFM Manchester, one of the bands who are going to be playing this year's Winter Wonderland. James Walsh is going to be doing an acoustic session at Winter Wonderland this year. If you want to get yourself there, 0871 2222 977, and you can watch some of the best bands. It's going to be amazing. Charlatans, Cortinas, the Ting Tings,
Cribs,
of course, Cribs, and of course Fugitive. Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly. You boys have got Nick and Nick and Andy, wasn't it, this morning? Nick and Andy, who from the band Fugitive. You're pretty confident?
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little.
Don't want to hedge our bets, but
no, not at all. Not at all. Have you had a little listen to the to the other guys warming up?
Oh yeah, they're great.
Sound pretty good.
Yeah. They sound pretty good. Good stuff. And I mean, what would it mean to you, man? 3,500 people. What would be that like?
No idea.
I mean, have you ever even seen 3,500 people in the same place?
Possibly walking around college. That's not it, really. I don't think I've played to him.
It's going to be amazing. And who have you got here this morning?
Well, there's me, Nick, James, and Johnny.
Okay. And have you got to watch it? Have you got any?
Just relatives, pretty much.
Yeah, cool. So not necessarily rock and roll just yet, having your mum and dad in.
Well,
but
it's in the morning, innit?
Exactly. Someone needs to give you a lift. And what have you got later on this afternoon then? Later on this morning, should I say? Have you got to go to college? And
I've got to go back to school.
I've got to go to college. Yeah.
My word, that's pretty cool though, isn't it?
Oh no,
not at all. What did you do this morning? A gig?
Yeah,
that'd be all right.
That's all right to say.
It's almost like you wish you were still at primary school and you could do that thing where you have to say what you did over the weekend.
Oh yeah, that'd be really good. That. Well, I played a gig to about 2.5 million people on the radio. That's not bad.
That's how many listeners we've got.
What did you do?
Yeah, I just have some cornflakes. That's what I did. So it's going to be great. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, what made you pick All Along the Watchtower as your track?
I picked it.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure why. I like Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
So we just picked that song. It sounded like a good song to do. We could make it a bit original.
Yeah, and have you gone for the Bob Dylan-esque, or have you gone a bit more Jimi Hendrix? Or?
The guitar's more Jimi Hendrix, but the vocals is more Bob Dylan.
To be honest, I just don't think we knew how to play it. So
yeah, we just kind of made it out.
That's good though. You don't want it exactly the same, do you? You want it just...
I still think I'm playing the wrong chords.
Well, we'll have a little listen in a bit. Have a listen. And you've got your own... you've started writing your own songs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Got a place in Mosley where we're practicing with a guy called Gary.
It's lovely stuff.
Yeah, it's very, very cold. Bringing in heaters.
That's what I like to hear. It's something you can moan about when you're famous. It's lovely stuff. Well, that's Fugitive, who are going to be performing in a little bit, so make sure you stick around here at the Roadhouse. If you want to come and support them, come down Newton Street in town. We'll be all done by 9ish, so you can still make it to work this morning. 83977. If you are up and about this morning, it's 22 minutes to 7 o'clock. Got the travel and some Oasis on the way next on XFM Manchester.
On the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM.
19 minutes to 7 on XFM Manchester. Good morning. Me and Sons are still down here at the Roadhouse this morning. If you want to pop in and say hello and watch the bands, it's going to be ace. How about that? A gig before work. That'd be immense, wouldn't it? So come on over and say hello to me and Sons. Sons will make you a brew.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, Sons
got nothing else to do today.
Nothing to do. You got no news, no travel. Lovely.
XFM Manchester.
Oasis on XFM Manchester. Good morning, I'm Jason Manford. It's 14 minutes to 7. Yes. Gunter is here as well. It's all right. I can't see the clock.
Right, well done.
I can't see the clock. I'm like,
congratulations.
Yes. Good work. So if you want to text in this morning, 83977 on the old text.
Had a few texts in. Lance Corporal Rob, who's driving to Bradford, says Ian Brown tonight and Ricky Hatton on Saturday. Good weekend.
That is a good weekend.
And also Private Partington says 13 hours till King Monkey at the GMX.
Nice.
He's really excited.
Everyone's going. Everyone is going. I spoke to a mate yesterday, and I said, what are you doing Friday night? And he was like, what do you think I'm doing Friday night? And I was like, I don't know, I've got a gig and I'm gonna come back to Manchester. He's like, nobody will be there. I was like, I'll meet you at the pub. Nobody will be in the pub. It'll be mental. We're all seeing Ian Brown. Everyone's seeing him this Friday, except me, who's working. Brilliant. Hey, we're kicking off here right royal this morning. We've got 3 amazing bands in this morning: Tinmen, Fugitives and Fake Kings. And I've got Jordan and Kyle from the Fake Kings this morning. Good morning, lads.
All right.
Early.
Just a bit.
You're loving it. You're loving it.
To get up.
What time do you usually get up?
It's 8:15.
Jordan's a 8:15, man.
Probably about 6:45, like, 7:30.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
It's not too bad. Specific.
But you get up and you sort of, he's like that.
Yeah.
He's like that. So you sort of get up, Kyle, and you have a bit of breakfast, and then you mosey on into college, is it?
Yeah, on the way to college,
On the way to college. Whereas this morning, you've got up, you've come into town, done a sound check before you usually have your breakfast.
Yeah, it's good, that.
How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels really good, actually. It's a bit of a change, but definitely worth it.
And Jordan, is it you I spoke to on the phone, is it, Jordan,
yeah.
when I rang you? You sounded sleepy then, to be fair.
That's honestly just put one
putting it on.
Is that what it was?
One eye open.
And I mean, you look, I'll be honest with you, you look like a rock star already, Jordan. I'll be honest with you.
But
thanks very much. I'm like in my jumper.
Yeah.
I'm living the dream. Sunta, what do you reckon? Jordan looks like a rock star.
Definitely.
He's got it going on.
Yeah, he got the look and it's all good.
He's got spiky hair on him.
The spiky hair,
new jeans as well.
New jeans, good man.
Out.
That's what I like to hear. And how are you quite popular? I mean, I've had quite a few emails off Fake Kings fans actually over the last few weeks, threatening me. I'll be honest with you, Jordan, threatening.
It's alright.
That's
the way we want our fans to be.
Actual violence. Not even joking. Not like, hey, I'm gonna knock you out. They don't get through. Like, I will track you down and kill you.
Sure, it wasn't you, Jordan.
It probably was, you know. Anonymous.
Are you quite nervous about today, apprehensive or excited? Or all of them?
It's a bit of both, really. Yeah, nervous and apprehensive. Like, it's a massive opportunity, so really looking forward to it. But at the same time, it's a bit nerve-wracking to be in the final 3. So
you can hear one of the bands performing in the background there. Let's have a little listen to them. That's Fugitive.
Yeah, sound checking.
Good. Sounding good, aren't they?
Yeah, it sounded alright. Yeah. So the Tinmen sounded good as well this morning.
That's right. So it's all down to the judges this morning. You've done the hard work in getting here. So good luck this morning.
Nice one.
Thanks a lot,
all right,
Jason.
nice one.
Yeah.
So that's the Fugitive, the Fake Kings, and I'm going to be listening to them very, very shortly as well. But first, let's get a bit of new music on XFM.
XFM Manchester. New music. X-rated.
Okay, new one now from the... Wombats on XFM Manchester. They spoke to Tim Cocker the other day, of course. You can listen back to a week's worth of shows on xfmmanchester.co.uk on the Listen Again function. Listen to a bit of Cocker time. He was actually here this morning, Tim Cocker. He's proper gutted. He's here at the Roadhouse in the centre of town. And obviously he's used to doing drive time, 4 till 7. But he's here this morning interviewing parents. Should be a laugh. So keep your text coming in, 83977. I can still grab them. So it'd be nice to hear from you this morning.
Yeah, got one. Morning, General Manford. Watched the Shameless repeat last night. Enough said.
When will that go away?
That's from Private David Mack. What possibly could he be talking about, Jason?
I was just in an episode of Shameless once.
Yes, you were.
I was stretching my acting muscle. Producer Jim. Don't know what he's giving me that.
Also, morning, General Jason. Could I have a salute for myself and my new neighbour Bex, who are new to the 6 o'clock army?
Of course you can. A bit of bugle action for you this morning. Good morning to you. You can get your text coming in, 83977. Ticket Monkey is going to be in the centre of town this morning, and we're in the centre of town. I wonder where Ticket Monkey will be. Will it be at the Roadhouse on Newton Street?
I wonder if it'll be anywhere near here.
I think the tickets might be in my very pocket. So if you fancy coming along, we're at the Roadhouse in town. That's where Ticket Monkey's going to be this morning. The must say praise and whatnot will be slightly different, so stick around. 6 minutes to 7 o'clock this morning. That's all coming up after 7 o'clock on XFM Manchester.
Jason Manford on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T. T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM.
XFM Manchester Rock School Final with Stockport College. Learn, achieve, succeed. Live from the Roadhouse.
Minute to 7 on XFM Manchester. Good morning. I'm Jason Manford. Sunta's with me here at the Roadhouse. Le Roadhouse in the city centre of Manchester, Newton Street. If you want to pop in and say hello, that's where the Ticket Monkey is going to be this morning. That's the Ticket Monkey action near Piccadilly. And I've got some very, very special tickets. I'll let you know what they are after the latest news headlines from Liz.
XFM's Rock School Final. Live from the Roadhouse. XFM Manchester.
Live from the Roadhouse indeed this morning. Good morning. 83977 is a text if you want to say good morning. Of course, you can go one better this morning and actually pop in and say hello. If you leave 10 minutes early for work and you work in the city centre, why not pop into the Roadhouse on Newton Street in town this morning. Sunta's here.
Good morning.
Sunta's here. Producer Jim, of course, is here. And Tim Cocker from XFM's Drive Time.
This is so exciting.
It's early for you though, eh?
Yeah, well, you know.
You're loving it.
Some people have done a day's work by now, this time in the morning.
That is very true. That's very true. Look at you, man of the people, Tim Cocker.
Yeah. Exactly, that's what I'm going to be doing. I think you're a bit mad, actually, letting me loose on the crowd in the Roadhouse with a little bit of a radio mic I'm going to have in a minute, going to change people. But there's all kinds of debauchery and stuff going on out there. It's like a Roman orgy at...
Really?
Well, kind of.
Not really.
Not really at all, in fact.
As the bands are 18 and under. So as we're...
basically mums and dads out there.
Mums and dads having some sort of Roman orgy in Tim's world. If only Gareth Brooks was here, then it really would be.
Oh, yeah.
An orgy. So, if you want to head into the city centre, then do pop in and see us and see hopefully, some of the best bands in the next few years. These could really make it. We've been watching the sound check out there, Tim. They're pretty immense.
Phenomenal. And there's nothing to choose between the bands. I think it's going to be a bit of the performance on the time when they play live. That's going to be the distinguishing point, because they're all very similar and they're standing very still and not really giving anything away about what their actual stage performance is going to be like.
Just sound checking. Good stuff. Well, that's what's happening very shortly. So stick around this morning. Ticket Monkey is me this morning. I'm going to be the Ticket Monkey. Pop into town, into Roadhouse, and come and get these tickets for a very, very special gig. I'll let you know more details very shortly. 3 minutes past 7, kicking off 7 o'clock with Killers and Razorlight on XFM Manchester.
XFM's Rock School Final with Stockport College. Learn, achieve, succeed. Live from the Roadhouse. XFM Manchester. XFM Manchester Rock School Final with Stockport College. Learn, achieve, succeed. Live from the Roadhouse.
Killers on XFM Manchester. Good morning. I'm Jason Manford. We're at the Roadhouse this morning. If you're up and about, it's 10 past 7. If there's any text, 83977 on the text this morning.
Yeah, Spencer's been in touch and his lad Liam. It says, morning, General J. Good luck to all the 3 bands who are playing this morning. I'm backing the Fake Kings.
Good stuff. Well, you might be able to hear them a little bit in the background there. They're rocking away, knocking it out this morning. So 3 bands up for it: Tinmen, Fake Kings and Fugitive, and they're all they want to play this year's Winter Wonderland. It's going to be amazing. I've got the Tinmen in this morning. Good morning. I've got Jack and Tom. Jack, I spoke to you on the phone, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Last week. How did that feel when I rang you up to tell you yesterday that you were through?
Kind of my first taste of being a rock star, really. I could get used to it, I suppose.
Yeah. Good stuff. You woke up with, Miss World lying around your bedroom, that sort of stuff, is it?
Yeah, well, that's usual for me.
Yeah, fair dues. So, come on, I've got geography in an hour. You've got to get out. And Tom as well, you're the drummer.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Good stuff. And you're 15, 14, Tom.
Yeah.
Blimey heck, so that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? 3,500 people.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely amazing, yeah, to do that.
And you're in school today, is after this?
Meant to be, yeah.
You're meant to be. I know what you're saying. And Jack, your younger brother Tim was in a band called the Addicted.
Yeah. They didn't get through, unfortunately.
Is that a little bit hard at home at the moment?
He's got a good band and he gets gigs and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure he's happy.
Yeah. So you're not too fair play. So up there with the Charlatans and the Cortinas. How about that?
That'd be a mint, yeah.
How amazing would that be? And what do you reckon to the other two bands as well?
They're good, but I don't think they quite make it, to be honest.
Really? Is that right? That's the contentious sorting from the Tinmen. And you're doing the Joy Division track Transmission.
Yeah.
You're gonna bash that out this morning, because that was one of those. There's a few songs that made. There was a couple of entries for, like for example, All Along the Watchtower. A couple of people entered that. You were the only band who went for Transmission. Was that a conscious decision?
Well, we thought it'd be like really appropriate for the competition. It's a Manchester legend, Joy Division.
Yeah.
Just thought it suited the competition really.
Good stuff. Well, you put a lot of thought into it, and good luck this morning. If you want to come down and watch the bands that have a bash this morning, get behind your favourite one, then pop down to the Roadhouse this morning. And on Newton Street, it'd be nice to see you. Come and see me in Sunter. Get your text coming in as well, 83977. The Ticket Monkey is going to be here. I'm got the tickets. I'll let you know what the tickets are very shortly after Jack Peniate on XFM Manchester.
We've made amends, but nothing's meant. Have I been a fool, just say? Have I been a fool, just say?
Good morning, XFM Manchester. I'm Jason Manford. Ticket Monkey is going to be in the city centre this morning. It's 7:15. So if you want to pop in, I'm at the Roadhouse. And what's happened is obviously Winter Wonderland kicks off next week. It's going to be amazing. Tuesday night, Charlatans, Cortinas, the Ting Tings. Now I did promise I was not going to give away any free tickets, right? But they're not free tickets.
Well, because it's for charity.
Because it's for charity, for shelter for the homeless people in Manchester. But I just found out this morning I'm actually working there. I'm going to be working it.
You're not happy about that, are you?
Well, I just wanted to be in the crowd, enjoying myself. I'm going to sort of be doing stuff like interviews and stuff backstage, which is cool. Get to meet everyone. But it does mean I spent money on a couple of tickets, and now they're sort of going to waste. So I thought, well, that's actually a perfect opportunity, because it means the money's been spent, the money's still going to charity, but I can still give them away on air. So tickets for Winter Wonderland this morning. How about that? If you want to win them, you need to come into town. And we're at the Roadhouse. Come and say hello, and of course you have to come right into the studio. Well, I say studio, it's the kitchen. I'm looking at the health and safety law on the wall. It's that sort of place. And he's bopping, do the monkey noises right in my face, and just say, "Are you the XFM Ticket Monkey who's sending me to Winter Wonderland?" That's what it is this morning. So this morning we've got some parents in now as well. Beverly, you're a parent of one of the guys from the Fugitive, James.
Yeah, James, lead guitarist. Yeah.
Good stuff. Are you proud of this moment?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really, really good. They're so pleased and blessed that they've got this far, into the competition. They expected to do quite well, but they were so pleased to get into the final 10.
Yeah.
And when the phone call came yesterday at like 8 o'clock, 7:30, I was trying to console him and say, you've done so well to get into the final 10, and
that's no consolation sometimes, though, is it?
Yeah, and he was disappointed, and then we were just all jumping about.
I know, I could hear you when I.
Yeah, I think you could hear the dog barking in the background as well.
Everyone was going for it this morning. And Karen, you've got a lad in a band as well.
Yeah, Tom from the Tinmen.
Tinmen, good stuff. And how was that yesterday when I rang up?
Oh, absolutely unbelievable. We were so happy to get to the top 10, just as everyone's just said. But it was absolutely unbelievable. We all the emotions of excitement, nerves, happiness. And they're all keyed up, ready for today.
And does it make it sorts it out? All those years of them just being noisy. I imagine that.
Because you become accustomed to the sound, really, So even coming here, even though it's loud today, you're just used to the noise from the bedrooms all the time, and when they go practicing, when rehearsing and everything. So
good stuff.
You do become used to it, yeah.
And John, you're Jordan's dad.
Yeah, he's in Fake Kings. He's the singer in Fake Kings, and just leading on from that. that comment about listening to all the music. All the neighbours are now not complaining.
Yeah, I bet they're not, all of a sudden. Once a blue plaque goes on your front door saying Jordan lived here.
Absolutely, so I've still got my petrol allowance to hand in just in case they make it.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. And, I mean, I presume you've always all been supportive parents of the whole music issue. It's never been one of them, keep it down, shut up. You know, it's always been...
There's either a guitar going or a piano going or music playing.
You have to go with it, that's it.
Yeah. You just become accustomed to it, and all the driving about that goes with it.
Of course,
which is, constantly really.
Well, in 10 years when you're in your mansion, off the back of it, that'd be all right, wouldn't it?
No, usually they fall out with you and you don't speak to you for
there is that,
20 years and then write a country western song saying I'm getting back with my father.
You get to write the book, John. You'll get to write the book in a few years. Me and my lad never got on. Good stuff. Well, I hope it goes well, obviously, for all three of them today. It's going to be brilliant. So have you got any other people coming down to support them?
Yeah, they've got friends, sisters, brothers.
And they'll all be here.
They're all here. Good stuff. All right. Well, good luck with it. Good luck today. That's happening today at the Roadhouse. If you want to come down and say hello, then we're at Newton Street at the Roadhouse this morning. Come and say hello. You can get your text coming as well, 83977. If you support any of the bands and you've got any good luck messages for them, then do fire that on as well. I've got Charlatans coming up very shortly on XFM Manchester.
Jason Manford on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM.
Monkey on XFM Manchester.
Good morning, I'm Jason Manford. I am in the Roadhouse this morning. Sunset is here as well.
Good morning.
It's 7:32, and the Ticket Monkey is here in Manchester this morning. So, Ticket Monkey, where are you right now?
Morning, Jason.
Morning.
Well, this morning I'm stood right next to you.
We're trying to make a bit of radio magic here. Just pretend you're somewhere different.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm in the Roadhouse in Manchester.
There you go, great.
Yeah.
So the Ticket Monkey's here, and if somebody comes to the Roadhouse, right, I had trouble sort of finding it this morning. You know, you're like, I've been here before, but only at night. Not in the day. It's quite tough to find in the day. And so you're walking up Newton Street.
Yeah.
What's the best sort of thing to look out for Roadhouse?
Well, it's right near Piccadilly.
Yeah.
You're sort of opposite from, there's a Starbucks.
It's like Portland Street into Newton Street, and it sort of carries on straight up if you follow up towards Ardwick and
and as you're going into the Northern Quarter as well.
Lovely stuff. And this morning you've got my tickets for Winter Wonderland.
They're in my back pocket,
You've got them right there. 40 quid's worth of tickets there this morning out of my own pocket. Basically you're giving you 40 quid essentially. But what I've done is I've given 40 quid to Shelter, the homeless charity, on your behalf. And you get the tickets, so you don't have to pay any money, and you get the tickets as well.
Wowzers, Jason.
You'll be the two guilty people stood there at Winter Wonderland, but thinking I've not done anything for the homeless people of Manchester, but I'm sure you'll do something over Christmas. And what are you going to do? Are you going to stand at the front door or anything?
Yeah, me and the gorilla are going to go and stand outside the front of the Roadhouse, so it'll be the first person to grab me.
To grab you. Yeah. And then you're going to bring them back here into, I say studio, I get this is a kitchen at the back of the Roadhouse. You're going to bring them here, and you do Monkey live on air right here. I want the monkey noises, Sunset. You've never seen them live before, have you?
No, that's amazing actually, and the facial expressions, that just makes it.
Some people think that that's like a button that I press.
Yeah, it's not.
And but it's actually Sunset doing it live. Because look, do it now. There you go. That's me tickling Sunset as she's doing the monkey noises.
That makes it tricky.
Yeah, it's tough one. Tickling a monkey. Right, so sounds like a euphemism. Anyway, so you need to do that. You need to say, are you the XFM Ticket Monkey? Are you the XFM Ticket Monkey who's sending me to XFM's Winter Wonderland? That's the must-say phrase. Come down, do it live on air, and that'll be happening at the Roadhouse this morning on XFM Manchester. From Ticket Monkey to King Monkey, a bit of Ian Brown and Sister Rose on XFM Manchester coming up next.
Ticket Monkey only on XFM Manchester. With City College Manchester. Think sound. Think City College Manchester. Jason Manford on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM.
Good morning, 23 minutes to 8 on XFM Manchester. I'm Jason Manford. I'm here at the Roadhouse in town. Sunta is here as well.
Good morning.
You all right?
I'm just giggling because I've just been given what looks like tomato ketchup for my sausage butty. It's actually jam. Somebody's trying to make me put jam on my butty. I don't want a jam and sausage butty.
That's a veggie sausage as well.
Yeah.
So in case anyone thinks Sunta's reneged just because she's here at the Roadhouse. I mean, it doesn't even look like ketchup. Work experience, Andrew, I tell you what, that's coming out your wages. So, Ticket Monkey, I'm here, right here. I'm the Ticket Monkey this morning, basically. If you want to come down and win my tickets for Winter Wonderland, it's the only pair I'll be giving away because I'm safe in the knowledge that the money has still gone to shelter, okay? If you want the tickets, if you don't win them this morning, and you want to join us at Apollo on Tuesday night to watch the Cortinas, the Ting Tings, and, of course, the Charlatans, how good's that? It's like a festival, that gig. And then give us a call now, 0871 2222 977, and go through to the XFM Exchange. Ian Brown on XFM Manchester, of course playing Manchester tonight. If you've got to see him, it's going to be amazing. If you've got to see him, let me know, 83977 on the text.
Sabi Rockman sighting!
Yeah, got a Sabi Rockman.
Oh yeah.
Princess Parkway, outside Kids Allowed. That's from Neil in Fallowfield. Sabi Rockman sighted.
Kids are allowed. Kids are loud. That's what my dad says every time he goes past.
Kids are loud.
They bloody are loud as well. A nightmare. So me and if you do spot the legend, of course, 83977 on the text. Are you excited about Ian Brown tonight, or what you got to see? Someone's got to see Shed 7, of course.
Yeah, I had a text in because you said that everyone's going to see Ian Brown tonight, and Private Anthony says I'm not a King Monkey, going to see Indie Legends Shed 7 at the Academy.
Good stuff. There's loads of gigs going on this weekend. Of course, the biggest gig in town over the next few weeks is XFM's Winter Wonderland. If you want to join me there, and then call now 0871 2222 977. There's a few tickets remaining, and I'll be giving my pair to somebody very, very shortly. But first, Tim is out and about in the Roadhouse talking to people. What's going on, Tim?
Could I be going to chat to the first groupie? Hello, what's your name?
It's Jade.
And who are you here with, Jade?
I'm here with Jordan at Fake Kings.
Oh, right, you're the first wag on XFM Manchester this morning.
I'm not a wag, that's my sister, that's my brother.
So, what can we expect from Fake Kings then?
They're brilliant, they're really good. They've had a few gigs and this is just extra practice for them. They're amazing, you'll hear what they're all made of in a minute. See what everyone's been voting for. They're really good, all the bands are good. It's going to be a fierce competition, but I'm hoping Fake Kings are going to edge it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm just going to go up the stairs and outside of the Roadhouse. I'm literally out on the street now. Good morning, sir. You're carrying a load of newspapers. What are you doing right now?
No, I'm just going to leave them on a reception that's people going down can get them to read.
Have you got a radio that you can listen to?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, you need to get it on 97.7 because you see the Roadhouse in there. Normally it'd be only at night time, but there's rock school going on right now. You're going to go and check that out?
Yeah.
Top man, cheers. There you go, JC, even the commuters are getting into it. I'm just going to come over here and chat to someone who actually looks like he could be in a band himself. Hello, sir, what's your name?
Rob.
And you are here to see?
Fugitive. I'm the drummer's older brother.
Are you envious at all, brother to brother?
Oh, I'm well proud of him, he's top, yeah. I'm just, it's top seeing him get up and play and stuff, yeah.
You got any sort of pep talk or any words of wisdom you can pass on?
I don't know, I don't want to be an annoying older brother, so I'm just sitting back and I'll let him find his own way in life, I think, and they'll be alright.
All the best.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
I'm alright, thanks.
You sat on the drums, literally. Can we expect lots of people coming down to support you?
Just my family, really. It's a bit early for anyone else.
I know you're sat at the back normally, and these lads always get the glory. Do you want to just give me a quick little rasp on a drum solo? Go on. Not bad drumming at all, that. Not
That's
bad
amazing.
Drumming at all. So the three bands here this morning, if you want to come and see them perform live, that'll be happening after 8 o'clock on XFM Manchester. Come to the Roadhouse, Newton Street, in town. And, of course, I've got Ticket Monkey action happening as well.
Ticket Monkey on XFM Manchester.
Okay, Ticket Monkey, good morning.
Morning, Jason.
Morning, Lady Ticket Monkey.
Hello.
I had to do that myself this morning rather than press the button that usually does that whistle. So you're outside with the gorilla.
Yeah.
And I've got tickets, my tickets for Winter Wonderland. And you've dragged us a winner in here this morning.
I certainly have. You got me straight away, yeah. It's
Okay.
Roy.
Fire away, Roy.
Are you the XFM Ticket Monkey who's sending me to XFM's Winter Wonderland?
Roy!
Yay!
Come on, Roy.
Get it.
Now, Roy, of course, this is a charity gig, Roy, and you're going for free. How's that make you feel? Next time you see a homeless person in Manchester, are you going to drop in 20 quid?
Maybe a tenner.
Tenner, fair play. Tenner's all right. That's fair enough, Roy.
Not no cheaper.
Not at all. Nice one, Roy. We'll enjoy my tickets to XFM's Winter Wonderland. Good luck, my friend. Enjoy yourself there. Roy is going to go and watch the Charlatans, the Cortinas, the Ting Tings. How about this? All right, the Cribs.
Yeah. Bang on.
Stephen Fretwell. I mean, does that sound like a normal gig to you, Roy?
Oh, not at all. I'm paid for by a balloon.
I'm paid for by a balloon. If only I'd have known, Roy. If I'd have known.
I kept it quiet.
Damn it. I've got the homeless of Manchester outside waiting for you. Right, so if you want to do your bit for the homeless of Manchester and raise some money this Christmas, it is freezing out there, and it's one of those things. You're in our house, it's nice and warm, you've got central heating on, it's freezing out there. You know how cold it is when you go to work. Imagine sleeping out there, man. It's horrible. If you want to do your bit and raise some money for them this Christmas, and also you know that the money's going to the right place, it's going right to the cause, not to just a man on the street where it could go anywhere. This is going right to the cause. Ring now, 0871 2222 977 and do your bit for shelter in Manchester. It's 12 minutes to 8 o'clock on XFM Manchester. Loads of tunes on the way next.
Ticket Monkey only on XFM Manchester. With City College Manchester. Think creative. Think City College Manchester. Jason Manford on the XFM Manchester Breakfast Show with T-Mobile. Stay hooked up with your mates all weekend.
XFM.
Song 2 on XFM Manchester. It's all right, Clint. Clint's doing his 1-2.
I'm just testing him, right? You know.
It's all right.
1-2. Just heard that in the background. Good man. Sorry, we're only live.
This is posh, isn't
This is proper posh, like Star Trek, my friend.
Yeah, Star Trek.
We're in the kitchen at the back of the Roadhouse in Manchester this morning.
Yeah. It's looking good, actually. It's a great vibe out there. I mean,
it's great fun, isn't it?
It's warm, actually. It's really warm. I'm here with
I'm sweating like a pregnant nun.
You look like one.
Boiling, thanks.
I've got my thermal underwear on, 2 pair of socks and my hiking boots, as you can see.
Yeah, you've not thought that through.
I know, I've really blown it. Anyway, but it's a great vibe, and there's kids everywhere, mums and dads, school teachers. It's all looking good.
It is. It's packed out. If you want to come down, actually, and have a watch of these bands, because they are brilliant, aren't they? If you want to come down, it's at the Roadhouse on Newton Street in town. Come and... it'd be alright before work, that wouldn't it?
Join in. We've just had a bit of an industrial accident. Have you heard about the bacon butty disaster?
Oh yes, we had a similar situation when work at Spitz Andrew brought in bacon butties and also a cup of jam instead of
what we thought was ketchup.
It looked like ketchup, yeah.
It was like there's 10 people had just put this stuff on the sandwiches, and all at once everybody just started going, yeah! It's like jam on bacon butties.
There's one bloke out there with a tomato ketchup on toast, which is not working out for him.
Right, so it's all about music, isn't it?
It's all about the music this morning, my friend, not jam or ketchup.
Right.
We've got Fake Kings, Tinmen this morning going up for it, and Fugitive as well, going up for hopefully performing in front of 3,500 people at this year's Winter Wonderland. Who are the judges? Who's going to decide this morning, Clint?
The judges are Elliot Rashman. He's a famous manager. He used to manage Simply Red.
Wow.
Remember them?
He brought them to us, did he?
Yeah, so
we'll
sort him out. But he also manages Happy Mondays now. He retired, you know, and he came out of retirement to manage Happy Mondays, which is quite a brave thing to do. Really. So Elliot Rashman's on the panel. Phil Sheeran, he's the general manager of the Apollo.
Yep.
The big venue which is hosting the Winter Wonderland event next Tuesday night.
Of course.
Mark Powell is the music editor for the Metro newspaper. So he knows his beans.
He knows his stuff.
And his music.
And and there must be somebody more, some sort of music legend who's...
We couldn't find anybody, so I'm doing that bit. I'm the token musician on the panel. I am Clint Boone, XFM Manchester, and in Spiral Carpets.
Good lad. And what you...
and Mrs Boone's Cake.
Yeah.
It would appear.
Best of in Spiral Carpets. Oh, in all good shops now. May as well do a plug.
Yeah, totally.
What are you going to be looking for out of the bands this morning?
What I found last year, we did the same thing last year, as you know, and what I found on the actual day of the morning of the final like this was that whatever you'd heard on the radio, like I think my favourite had been Radio Edit doing All Along the Watchtower last year.
That's right, yeah.
And then on the day when I saw Billy and Babies do, was it Back in Black? Yeah, AC/DC.
Back in Black, yeah.
And it was just an incredible performance, just confident, and Henry Booth, the singer, just made a lot of contact with the audience and a lot of eye contact. So just confidence, I think, and passion, you know.
Lovely stuff. Well, if you want to come and show your support this morning, or you just fancy wagging work for a bit and come to see some live music before you go in, I think that'd be amazing going to work. What'd you do this morning? You on the bus? Yeah, I was on the bus. I was watching a gig at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. How good's that? So come and join us. We're at the Roadhouse. Me, Sunter, Tim Cocker's here, Clint Boone's here, of course, New Rave Dave. Everyone's knocking about if you want to come and say hello. It's 2 minutes to 8. Got you two now, and then we'll have a bit of news headlines at 8 o'clock on XFM Manchester.